What causes Ubuntu Linux installation media errors? If you are trying to install Ubuntu Linux and run into errors with the installation media, you are not alone. Many users face similar challenges. Understanding what causes these errors can help you troubleshoot effectively. First, one common issue is improperly created USB installation media. If the USB drive is not set up correctly, the installation may fail. This often happens when the ISO file is not written properly to the USB device. It is important to use reliable tools like Rufus or Etcher. Make sure to select the correct settings, such as using GPT partitioning for UEFI systems. Also, check that the USB drive is functioning properly and that you are using a compatible USB port. Some USB 3.0 ports may not be recognized during boot. Another reason for installation media errors is a corrupted or incomplete ISO image. If the ISO file you downloaded is damaged or not fully downloaded, it can lead to installation issues. You might see error messages, or the system may fail to mount the file system. To avoid this, always verify the ISO file's checksum using SHA-256. If the checksum does not match the official Ubuntu releases, you will need to re-download the ISO file. Next, let's talk about BIOS and UEFI boot configuration issues. Sometimes, incorrect settings can prevent your system from booting from the installation media. Common problems include having Secure Boot enabled or not prioritizing USB devices in the boot order. Adjusting these settings can often resolve the errors. Disabling Secure Boot and ensuring USB boot is prioritized can make a big difference. Hardware compatibility can also play a role in installation media errors. Certain USB ports may not be recognized, or there could be compatibility issues with the Ubuntu installer. If you encounter problems, try using different USB ports, especially switching between USB 2.0 and USB 3.0. Additionally, check for any hardware faults in the USB drive or the computer's storage devices. Finally, file system recognition and media testing failures can lead to installation errors. If the installer cannot recognize the file system on the USB media, it may report errors. Running a media test can help identify issues with the USB drive or the way the ISO was written. Even if the media test fails, the installation might still proceed but could lead to further problems later. To resolve Ubuntu installation media errors, verify the integrity of the downloaded ISO file using checksums. Create the USB installation media with reliable tools and correct settings. Check and adjust BIOS or UEFI settings to support USB boot and disable Secure Boot. If errors persist, try different USB drives or ports. Running media tests can also help detect hardware or media faults. Understanding these factors can make your experience with Ubuntu installation smoother. Properly prepared installation media and compatible system settings are key to a successful installation.